Think of this like me quickly tapping the whiteboard before we hit the mats. Here's our schedule. 1. Champion level punch intent. 2. Mechanics of explosive power. 3. Step-by-step power drills. 4. The championship workout circuit. And 5. The ultimate fight finisher. Let's get right to it.
Section 1. Champion level punch intent. Training with bad intentions. Okay, let's dive into this. If you want real punch speed and power, you have to understand that it doesn't just come from the physical motion. It completely comes from your mentality. You have to throw every single rep, in every single drill, with absolute aggression from every angle. You're not just going through the motions to get a sweat going. You are violently snapping through, visualizing a target, and firing with incredibly bad intentions.
No heavy bag, no weights, just results. Look, what we're breaking down in this explainer is actually the most clever, kind of underground bodyweight method that real professional boxers actually use to build functional power. You can literally do this anywhere. It strips away all the usual excuses and leaves you with the raw mechanics of generating massive force using only your body weight. Section 2. Mechanics of explosive power. The science behind the punch. Now listen, a pro coach doesn't just bark orders and tell you what to do. They tell you exactly why it works. So let's get into the science of this programming. The holy grail of punch power really comes down to this specific sports science term: explosive concentric plus controlled eccentric movement. Surprisingly, a huge amount of your actual power potential is built during the lowering phase, not the push. When you lower your body slowly and with complete control, it's like you're loading a giant spring. Then, the concentric part, the push, is as fast and violent as humanly possible. This specific tension builds intense tendon strength. It teaches your nervous system to maximize force transfer, which is exactly what creates that snappy knockout power you see inside the ring.
And this brilliantly illustrates the complete foundation of our training. These are the 3 core principles of punch power. We just covered the first one. The second is rotational core activation. Because the punch doesn't start in your arm, right? It starts in the ground, travels up your legs, and violently twists through your core. The third is partial reps and time under tension. By overloading the exact ranges of motion where you are the strongest, you generate significantly more force when it actually matters during a fight. These 3 pillars are what turn regular, everyday bodyweight exercises into true fight-ready speed.
Section 3. Step-by-step power drills. The coaching clinic. Class is officially in session. It's time for the coaching clinic, where we are going to break down the precise mechanics of the 5 core bodyweight drills that make up this system. Drill number 1, explosive rotational push-ups. Step 1, start in a strong, rigid plank position. Step 2, lower yourself downward with slow, complete control. There's our eccentric phase. Now step 3 is the moneymaker. Explode upward and aggressively rotate your torso as you clap or reach right across your body. Step 4, land softly, reset your stance, and repeat. This movement directly builds the explosive chest and rotational core power you absolutely must have to throw devastating hooks and crosses.
Drill 2 combines shadow boxing with plyometric squat jumps. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how combining active striking with jumps specifically trains your leg drive. Step 1, you shadow box for 30 seconds. I want sharp punches and violent hip rotation. Then, step 2, immediately drop into a deep squat. Step 3, drive forcefully through your heels and explode straight upward. Step 4, land softly, and boom, you're immediately right back to throwing hands. It wires your brain to understand that real punching power comes from the ground up.
Next up, isometric core holds with punch simulation. Step 1, lock into a highly stable forearm or straight arm plank. Step 2, while holding that rock-solid base, you're going to throw slow-motion punches or rotate side to side. Step 3, you finish the set by adding 10 to 15 seconds of max tension pulses. This drill literally constructs what we call nerves of steel. It builds the immense core stability required to stay perfectly balanced and rooted to the canvas while you are throwing incredibly heavy power shots. Drill 4 is the archer push-up. Step 1, take a wide stance with your hands. Step 2, as you lower down, you shift your entire body weight to one arm, stretching the other one out straight. Step 3, press powerfully back up to the start. And Step 4, alternate sides. This movement is incredible because it creates severe unilateral strength, meaning single arm strength and massive shoulder stability. That translates directly to throwing powerful, highly accurate punches that pierce right through an opponent's guard.
Our final core drill: explosive mountain climbers and sprawls. Step 1, hold a rigid plank. Step 2, drive your knees toward your chest as explosively as possible, like rapid pistons. Step 3, drop your hips into a sprawl.
Step 4, immediately explode rapidly back to your feet and right into your fighting stance. This drill specifically targets your quick twitch muscle fibers. It's designed to build real fight-specific conditioning so that your body gets totally used to transitioning rapidly from the floor to a striking stance without skipping a single beat. Section 4, the Championship Workout Circuit, Programming the Power. Let's move to and see how this builds into an actual organized professional routine. You can't just do these exercises randomly. You need a proper blueprint. This circuit is designed to be run 3 to 4 days a week.
Here is your power circuit covering rounds 1 through 3. You're hitting 10 reps per side of explosive rotational push-ups. Then 30 seconds of shadow boxing, immediately followed by 8 jump squats. You finish the round with 45 seconds total of isometric core holds with rotation. I need you to treat every single one of these rounds like a real fight. Bring that intensity and take a strict 60 to 90 seconds of rest between rounds.
Section 5, the ultimate fight finisher, speed, conditioning, and mindset. Once you've survived those power rounds, we enter deep waters. We are framing this section as the championship rounds of a fight. This is the exact moment where pure conditioning and your mental toughness have to completely take over because your muscles are screaming. This 4-round finisher is heavily speed-focused. You're doing 8 archer push-ups per side, then 25 seconds of maximal output on explosive mountain climbers, followed by 45 seconds of freestyle shadowboxing. But listen to me, during that shadowboxing, your focus is entirely on punch snap and pure hand speed. You run this circuit for 4 rounds, and then you conclude the entire workout with a 60-second max tension plank. Hold it until you shake. It's important to understand why we train this way. Standard training versus fight-ready power. Standard gym habits, grinding out bicep curls just to look good in a tight t-shirt, only make you look strong. Real athletes prioritize functional speed over aesthetics. Fight-ready training is all about explosive rotational intent, transferring power from the ground up, and being brutally fast when the bell actually rings. Muscles don't win fights, the nervous system does.
So, the crucial point is exactly what happens to your body when you adopt this warrior mindset and run this explainer's routine consistently. You're going to throw harder, faster punches because your ground-up power transfer is optimized. You will build a stronger core that absolutely refuses to fold under pressure. You develop elite shoulder stability, allowing you to throw longer, devastating combinations without fatigue. And you get genuine fight conditioning without ever having to step outside your living room.
Power doesn't come from the weights you lift. It comes from your intent. I'm challenging you right now. What is your intent going into your next session? Are you just working out, or are you bringing absolute champion-level aggression? Take this blueprint, execute it flawlessly, and train hard. Dismissed.